back in the kitchen, but this time we have a subject that is very, very serious. We're going to talk about olive oils. Now, there is a lot of controversy around the extra virgin olive oil. And we're going to tell you some truths. Some of you may not like it, but you have to be very careful what you are buying, what you are feeding your children. So basically, price is very important. When you look at some prices at the supermarkets, where they're selling some of the oils for $4 and $5 per liter, something's going on. Because if you want to make extra virgin olive oil, it will cost around about $30 per liter. I know, I made it. I made extra virgin olive oil. So basically, price is very important. When you look at some prices at the supermarkets, where they're selling some of the oils for $4 and $5 per liter, something's going on. Because if you want to make extra virgin olive oil, it will cost around about $30 per liter. I know, I made it. I made extra virgin olive oil. And when it's harvesting time for olives, you can go and buy your olives and you can make your own olive oil. Now, that is the best way to do it. This is the juice of the olives. And that's what is extra virgin olive oil. The fresh juice of the olives. Okay, now have a look at this.
Well, it turns out the olive oil you buy in the supermarket may not be real olive oil at all.
A recent string of investigative reports, 60 Minutes to Forbes magazine, claim that much of the extra virgin oil sold in supermarkets is not the real thing.
Is this soy? Those of us on diets, what is this? It doesn't solidify when it gets cold, so what is it? It's not olive oil. But they all say olive oil. Be very careful what you buy from the store. It's not always olive oil.
There's a scam taking place right under our noses, and most of us don't even realize it. That extra virgin olive oil you're pouring into the pan or on top of your salad, well, it may not even be olive oil. Your bottle's label may say extra virgin, but it might not be true.
Olive oil is worthy of a Sherlock Holmes adventure. European officials say that profits from counterfeit olive oils are on a par with drug trafficking. And it's a crime with a long history.
Dishonest oil traders and oil producers buy soybean oil, sunflower seed oil, color it with chlorophyll, flavor it with beta-carotene, and sell the result as extra virgin olive oil.
There's things like diabetes, there's things like heart disease, stroke, lower stroke, blood pressure, cancer, stopping cancer growth, your gut. All these things are linked to extra virgin olive oil. Also the taste.
But the many health benefits of olive oil, and I might surprise you in this video to let you know, olive oil can be an incredible superfood. The problem is 98% of olive oil today is not true extra virgin olive oil, and because of it, much of our olive oil today is fake and can actually have some negative health benefits. So in this video as well, I'm going to teach you and show you at the end.
Working backwards, it's pretty easy to guess why. There is money to be made in olive oil forgery. The U.S. alone spends $1.5 billion a year on olive oil. Studies done in Australia and New Zealand found that half of their Mediterranean imports were fake too. Anywhere olive oil is in demand is a possible target. How do you fake olive oil? Olive oil can be diluted with poor quality oils, or sometimes there's no real olive oil in it at all. Cheap and unhealthy soy or canola oils are colored with industrial chlorophyll and flavored with artificial flavoring. So that's exactly how it's done.
They're cutting it with cheaper oils like soybean oil, sunflower oil, canola oil, and colza oil. So not stuff that, if you're health conscious, that you're probably buying in any of your products and you might be getting in your olive oil. Single olive oil that they tested was not pure. So that's pretty downing. UC Davis also did a test on 124 different olive oils, and I believe it was 70% of the oils they tested failed.
So olive oil may protect against breast cancer.
Researchers followed nearly 4,300 Spanish women between the ages of 60 to 80. All followed a Mediterranean diet, but some ate an extra helping of olive oil daily, about 5 ounces. Some ate more nuts. Others were advised to reduce their fat intake. The olive oil group had about a 68% reduced breast cancer risk compared to the low-fat group. Study authors say extra virgin olive oil, the closest you can get to pure olive juice, contains oleic acid and polyphenols, compounds known to suppress tumor growth in lab studies.
Curing cancer. A doctor at Houston's Methodist Hospital is looking for women to help her with the first of its kind study based on a key component in the oil most of us are already cooking with and eating. Kelly Smalley takes her daily dose of hydroxytyrosol. It's no prescription drug, just part olive oil that could potentially prevent breast cancer. Kelly has some very active cells. They're not cancerous. She hopes to keep it that way.
A supplement like olive oil, I'm all for that. I kind of think nature has its own way of healing us.
Hydroxytyrosol is a powerful compound extracted from pure olive oil, now being researched at Houston Methodist Hospital in the battle against breast cancer.
Basically what it is, it's a type of antioxidant. And what's interesting about this particular compound is that researchers recently found that oleocanthal actively kills cancer cells. What it actually does is it gets inside the cancer cell and actually causes the cell's own enzymes to destroy the cell. Amazing compound, and it's only found in olive oil. So again, it's called oleocanthal. It's something good for you, and it gives that little sting in the back of your throat. It's a good thing.